Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol OMVS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to use this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Don't mean to state the obvious, but I will anyways. Very, very nice looking chart over the past few days. So let's get some levels of support and resistance mapped out. We'll first start with supports. First area of support to keep an eye on, right down here at this previous breakout point of 0.095. So 0.095, initial area of support, excuse me. And this is what I would call the ideal level, meaning if you say, Clay, what would make this chart look the healthiest going forward? If the price can stay above 0.095, that would definitely be a great sign of power. Now, if the price falls below it, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can stay above it, that would certainly be best case scenario. Taking a step back, though, and looking at the big picture of things, and a way to simplify a very logical question, that question being, hey, Clay, how can we measure the health of this move right here? Which, like I said, yeah, that's very logical. There's no doubt about it. The price has made a very impressive move. So how can you measure the health of the move, the health of the bulls? That's where we go down here to the purple line there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, that line's just going to continue to move its way upwards like that. So in other words, to, like I said, make things cut and dry. As long as the price from a big picture perspective remains above that purple line going forward, then the bulls are in full control, full health, however you can best visualize that. No questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? If this upwards move is going to continue, where are some potential battlegrounds at? As things stand right now, I'm just going to focus on one level of resistance, and I'll explain that in a second. But definitely up here at 13 cents. I'm sure that's no shock to those of you that were watching level 2s today. But you can see numerous times earlier in the day, the bulls try to fight up through 13 cents, but just couldn't quite do it. So there are clearly some sellers hanging out up there. And the reason I'm just focusing on one level of resistance, in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, not really a huge priority. Top priority is just building higher bases, because as long as higher bases are being built, the chart will take care of itself. And look no further than here. I mean, you can see that over time, the prices continue to build higher bases. And with the higher bases comes, breaking of resistance level. So the price puts in higher lows, then, taking care of, resistance levels will be taken care of within the grand scheme of things. All in all, though, nice trend. We'll see how much the bulls can continue to build upon it. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.